Like I told y'all, we're gonna be doing one pot dinners all week long. Tonight we're cooking from my cookbook, Crock Pots to Casseroles. We're doing the creamy Parmesan chicken. If y'all see the fly flying around, it's a paid actor. Okay, mind your business. I have a large skillet here. I'm gonna add a little bit of oil. Sometimes I do this dry, sometimes I don't, but I'm gonna put a little bit of oil in. Right here I have 8 boneless, skinless chicken thighs. I politely season these on both sides with onion powder, garlic powder, salt, and pepper. These are gonna go in, you're gonna cook them on each side for about 5 minutes. You don't have to worry about cooking them all the way through. They're gonna finish cooking in your sauce. The chicken is done. Look, y'all, I have a house full of people and I'm not gonna shush them every time I try to film. So y'all may hear a shit ton of background noise and you're just gonna have to deal with it. The chicken has nice color on each side. I'm gonna pull it out and set it to the side. Now, whatever's in the bottom of the pan, just leave that. Now we're gonna add in about 3 tablespoons of butter and let that melt down. Right here I have half a yellow onion that I finely diced. This is gonna go in the pan, along with a shit ton of garlic. You're just gonna cook the onions until they become translucent, which should take about 3 or 4 minutes. All right, now we're gonna add in some spinach. And this part is optional because I know people have their feelings about spinach, and that's okay, you can leave it out. This is a 10-ounce bag, and I normally just grab up about half the bag and throw it in the pan. Then you're just gonna let your spinach wilt down in the pan, which takes about 2.5 seconds. All right, the spinach is wilted down. Right here I have 1/3 of a cup of roasted red peppers. I chopped these up. You can leave them whole or chop them up. Now we're gonna add in 32 ounces of heavy whipping cream, which is this entire container, and 5 ounces of Parmesan cheese, which is also this entire container. Now this part's optional, but once I get to this point, I add in some Cajun season, and tonight I'm using Miss Hal's, the Cajun Waltz. You're just gonna let this mixture simmer until the cheese starts to melt, which does not take very long, and then we're gonna add the chicken back in. I normally kind of nestle it down in the sauce. All right, and then also add the juice in from the chicken. Now you're gonna let this go on a very low simmer for about 25 minutes uncovered. Leaving it uncovered is gonna let the steam escape, which is gonna thicken your sauce. All right, y'all, here it is all done. I serve this over mashed potatoes, or you can serve it over your favorite pasta. All right, and there is my dinner plate. Y'all let me know if you try it.